and welcome back to another episode of Till Death Do Us Part. We're playing Planescape Torment. Last time we started our game, we found a key and exited our first room here. Now we got some zombie workers. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Her skin is paper thin, almost wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her frame. The number 594 has been scratched onto her forehead with a charcoal pencil. Okay, so I can say, so doing anything later? It was great talking to you. Farewell. Leave the corpse in peace. Let's just leave it in peace. Mort. Psst, you see the way she was looking at me, huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone? What are you talking about? What, are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. Wanted you to go away, maybe. She's obviously too distracted with me to pay attention to some stupid bobbing head with a big mouth. I think you're imagining things. She's a zombie, a corpse, a dead person. You probably don't even register to her senses. I think your imagination needs some time away from each other. Whatever, Mort, let's go. He's a little creepy. Alright, so let's explore this area. The zombies won't attack us unless we attack them. So let's see. I don't see anything. Blood stains on that. Blood stains on that. Another zombie. A door. Let's see if we can go through this door. We can. So more zombies. Oh, something we can see. Nothing on there. Let's check this one over here. Looks like a receiving room logbook. So let's check that out. Alright. This huge logbook lists mortuary procedures in a tight crab script. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged in the scribe on duty before embalming are cremated. The records to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted. If so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation rooms. Contact the scribe on duty and notify him that a contracted shell is to be raised. Be certain that a shell is thoroughly stripped of its possessions before being sent to the preparation rooms. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or stolen by collectors who have brought the shells to the mortuary. The shells' possessions are to be stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalog all possessions in the logbook. Following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the books, however, you notice that the last page has been cut out. Ooh. Okay. So that means that our journal's probably somewhere. They said the receiving room. So let's look at what's in these.
All right.
The zombies don't sound happy, but they're not doing anything. Nothing there. Let's look over at some of these places.
All right.
Ooh, there's a big book here. Book is huge, must contain thousands of names.
I'm gone.
There's something there in front. It looks like a chair, maybe.
Done.
Oh, here's something else we could search. Nothing. Okay.
I'm gone.
Oh, wait. Here we go. This scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow, like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings? Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with this scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty should be the last thing. Dahal. Before Mort can finish this rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down. The scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we give this place the laugh, the bet Dahal, before Mort can finish, the scribe's grey eyes flickered to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, do you know me? Know you? There's a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one, no more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Dal. That perhaps was but the first, Dal. There is much I wish to know. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dal. I don't have time for this. Farewell. Let's try to sound smart.
Updated my journal.
Oh, my journal updated. Very well, what did you wish to know? Okay, let's see. We've got a list of questions. Let's just go in order. What is this place? You are in the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come. Before he finished, all breaks the fit, coughing. After a moment, he calmed himself, breathing, resumes his ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those who are about to depart the shadow of this life. Tell me about the mortuary. This is where the dead of the sigil are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walked the path to true death. Dahl's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Ooh, lots of things here. Shadow of life. Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it's not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows flickering on what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. True death is non-existent, state of devoid reason, sensation, and passion. He coughs and gives a ragged breath, a state of purity. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? It's worth remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think not. Tell me more about the mortuary. This is where they come in, blah, blah, blah. True death. Dustmen. We are dustmen, a faction gathering those that recognize the illusion of this life. We await the next life and help the others on their journey. More about it. Sigil. Sigils are fair city, restless one. Okay. What about my wounds? Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look as if they would have sent a lesser man along the path of the true death, yet it seems as if many of them have healed already. Dahl coughs violently for a moment, then steadies himself. But those are only the surface wounds. What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
I speak of the wounds of the mind. You've forgotten much, have you not? Mayhap your true wounds run much deeper than the scars that decorate your surface. He coughs again, but that is something that only you would know for certain. Anything else in the mortuary? How did I get here? Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You would think that you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. I arrived on a cart.
Updated my journal.
Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Dahl breaks into another violent fit of coughing. Your seneschal Farid was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate. Who is Farid? He is a collector of the dead. He draws a ragged breath. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those who have walked the path of the true death and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. Where can I find this Farid? If events persist as they have, restless one, you have much greater chance of Farid finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in at this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. Slight warning creeps into Dahl's tone. Do not seek out Farid, restless one. I am certain that it will simply come to full circle again, with you none the wiser, and Farid a few coppers richer. Accept death, restless one. Do not perpetuate your circle of misery. I have to find him. Do you know where he is? When he finally speaks, he does so reluctantly. I do not know under which gutter stone Farid lairs at the moment, but I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Doesn't sound like you like him much. There are some I respect, restless one. Farid is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. Knight of the post? A knight of the post, and a thief. Farid brings to the walls that come stripped a little less than their dignity than they possess in life. He takes whatever they may pry from their siphoning fingers. Did this Farid take anything from me? Most likely, are you missing anything, especially anything of value? Not that Farad would take exception to anything that wasn't physically grafted to your body, and sometimes even that's not enough to give his greedy mind pause. I am missing a journal. A journal, if it was of any value, then as likely it lies in Farad's hands. Okay. Well, I've got to find Farad. What else can he tell me? What is this place? How to get here? Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they'll not let anyone other than Dustmen pass. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely to open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. I see. Do you know who I am?
My journal.
I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know that little more of those that have journeyed with you than those now lie in our keeping. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burdens be your own. Others who journey with me, are they here?
My journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the biers there. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. I don't recall. Mayhap I'll go find her. You sound ill. I am close to the true death, Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find peace. I have been seeking. I retire the mortal sphere. The plains no longer wonder for such as I. The eternal boundary between shadow of life and true death. Farewell, doll. Okay, know this, I do not envy you, Restless One. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point your path will return you here. It is the way of all things flesh and bone. Okay, so quite a bit of information there. We haven't barely even left this room. Okay. So let's see. That's a gate that seems locked. Here's a gate we can open. So, we need to find Farad, some sort of thief that probably stole our journal, brought us here. We also need to go downstairs and see if we can find this woman's body. So let's see, nothing over here it looks like.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Okay, what about over here?
I'm gone.
Doesn't look like I can go out anywhere.
Done.
Is there a gate or something that I'm missing?
All right. Done.
Librarian. Examine the book. So this is corpses reading books. Let's examine them. Mortuary ledgers, none of them particular interest. As you search through the text cover, you notice a loose page folded between two books, tucked in there to hide it. Take the page. Page doesn't look like it belongs to ledgers. Looks like it belongs in a log book. Okay, so there we go. There's a page that was taken out. Read through it. Take the page. A list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary along the room. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. Okay, so I can look at that in my inventory. Examine the zombie again. Okay, leave the corpse. So let's look at my inventory. Okay, this ragged page cut neatly. Drunk, chest wound, curse of death, mauling, Abishai, collector, pox 3, commons paid, no possession. Age of Shell prevents identification. Farad 3 commons, no possession, stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. Cause of death indeterminate. Collector Farad. Possessions logged. Fist irons 13 commons. Middle table. Desiccated corpse. Commons. Knife marks evident from dissections, but the dissection was not thorough enough. Copper earring found lodged in the abdomen. Earring has been locked in southeast preparation room. Have an initiate take from the third circle. Examine it with strange markings like those on contracted worker 79. So it looks like I want that one. As with the previous entries, these shells Farad has brought also show signs of having been prepared. I have asked the initiate Morik launch an investigation into the matter. Furthermore, entries one of Farad's gangs. I have seen the individual before. I would ask Morik to pay heed to how the man died. Grave ghoul claws, Farad, possessions, knife marks evident from the section. Okay. So, looks like Farad was up to no good here. Oh, here's the gate. I didn't see it over here. Okay. So let's see what we have in here. Nothing. Some more bandages.
I'm gone.
Nothing. 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 Okay, so there's the door. Anything else over on this side? Doesn't look like it. Lots of zombies. I suppose I could kill some more zombies, but I don't want to bring the guards if I can help it. Let's just go ahead and move on.
I'm gone.
Okay, next room.
Gone.
Nothing. Nothing really in this room except for that walking corpse. More blood stains on that.
Done.
What's here? Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's another shelf. A jar of embalming fluid. Nice. What about this one? Jar of embalming fluid. Over here. Container is locked. Interesting. Can I use a skill on it? I don't have any special abilities. I don't have any items. I don't have anything. Sad.
I'm gone.
Did I check this one yet? Nothing. Okay. So it looks like there's stairs up. There's a door. It's locked. So I've got a lock cabinet. I've got stairs that go up. So I guess we'll go up.
I'm gone.
Oh. Bookcases. Let's check these. Nothing. Nothing. What's that? Charcoal charm. Let's figure out what the charcoal charm does. A piece of charcoal, charred bone fragment, some creature, finger bone or talon. Temporarily protects the user against flames and extreme heat. Use the charm. Snapped, both halves are ground to powder, then the charcoal dust is rubbed over the heart of the user. Okay, so I don't want to use it yet, but it looks like 50% resistance to fire, 25 to magical fire. What are these? Iron fists. Usable by... oh, crude iron bar. Let's put those on here for quick weapons also. Okay. Close my inventory space. So the next room has some skeleton workers. I don't know if those are going to be different from zombie workers. Doesn't look like they are carrying very much that I'm walking into the room. Also have some dustmen. Okay, so I think we'll explore this room a little bit more next time. So please check back, join with us as we continue on our journey through Planescape Torment. So until then, play games, have fun, and we'll see ya.